I'm going to walk you guys through my back and bicep workout. And I'm also going to leave alternative exercises to do in case you don't have the same equipment that I do at my gym. Make sure to always lift with good form and go as hard as you can. And I'll leave more tips and tricks and all that good stuff in the description. If you guys like what you see, make sure to like the video and subscribe, and even drop other things you guys want in the comments. So if you guys want more chest, more legs, more whatever, I'll make that video just for you. I get back to all comments. So without further ado, let's get into this back and bicep video. One of my favorite body parts to train. Make sure to let me know your favorite body part to train. We can have a chat. Starting off with some T-bar rows to work the upper back and the rear delts. If you don't have this machine, you can do it with dumbbells and an incline bench. And I know a lot of machines don't have the handles like I have. I like it better, but a regular T-bar row machine will do just as good. And the main thing you want to do here is make sure you're letting the traps come all the way down. Get a full stretch, let the back round forward a bit, and roll back with your elbows, and that'll give you the best squeeze. Make sure not get too much elbow bend and you'll use too much biceps, but nonetheless, if you roll back, you're going to get your upper back working. And make sure the upper chest is off of the bench a bit, so set up like that, you'll get a better contraction. A lot of people be skipping out on shrugs. I love shrugs. Some people do them on their back day, some people do them on their shoulder day. It doesn't really matter. It really just depends on your preference, but I like them on back day just to get that huge turtle shell back look that I'm looking for. And again, I like the strap up. Straps make things easier. Why are we worried about our grip? We should be worried about our back. So the best thing you can do is get some straps. Doesn't matter which one you use. They all work. You want to get to it. Again, you want to make sure that you stretch the traps. Stretch them. A lot of people are just shrugging. It's not just about the shrug, it's about getting a stretch too. So try to take your time with it and keep the chest up and open while you're doing it, and also brace your core. I know it is a lot to think about at one time, but it's going to really help you to exercise and do it correctly, because you want to have a stable body to move as much weight as possible in a very efficient manner. And that's what we're trying to do here. Now we're moving on to some reverse pec deck. Make sure you set this up correctly. I sat down, it wasn't in the right ring. You want it at the one that is furthest away from you to get the best stretch. And there's not too much with this exercise. Make sure the seat is set up to a height that you like. I like to have my chest touching the pad. You let me brace a little bit more. But the main thing you gotta do is get full range. So I'm coming back here, that's good. You can see the rear delts popping, and I'm letting the weight tap. Let the stack tap a little bit. Get a slight pause there. You'll get the most out of your reverse pec deck flies. Again, your rear delts will never be big enough. The more work you get on it, the better. And this is also going to work the upper back as well to get the turtle shell look that we're looking for. Controlling it, getting a good squeeze. That's pretty much all you got to do. Some people like high reps on this. It doesn't matter. The rep range does not matter. What matters is how you execute the exercise. Now we got some bicep curls. Veins popping a bit in this one. I'm not using too much weight. Use a weight you can control. That is the main thing you got to do here. I don't like to do too much with these. Keeping it simple, getting a good squeeze. And that's pretty much all you got to do. You want to make sure the wrists stay in a neutral position, so I'm not curling my wrists up too much to make sure the biceps are working as best as possible. And if you get tired, let's say that the weight is too much, you can start to alternate like I'm doing here. It'll make it easier and you're more focused on one muscle at a time. And that's how I get through my bicep curls. When I tire out, I alternate. If not, I'm doing both arms at the same time. Nice little light, nice little pump. Moving into some reverse curls. This is a humbling exercise. I do not need that much weight for these. Do what you can do with control. And the main thing I'm doing here, I didn't like it, so I put it down. You have nothing to prove. Prove it to yourself. This is going to work the forearms and also the brachialis to get you a wider bicep. The weight was still too heavy, so this randomly just turned into a drop set. I'm not the biggest fan of drop sets, just because you kind of want to do straight sets to track your progress better, but this kind of just happened by chance because the weight was just too heavy for me. And I don't get enough forearm work in, so I like to put these into my routine as well. Moving on to some hammer curls. The speed on this was a little bit too fast. I should be slowing down a bit. But again, working on the thickness of the bicep. And that is the full workout. Quality over quantity.